Welcome back to some new r/malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of our request. I hope you had a great day. Thanks for all the likes and comments on the last video. And now let's start with the first story. It's called Haircut. In my industry, short hair is the standard. I've been with the company a long time, and while I always keep my hair neat, the CEO never had an issue with it. I got regular trims and everything was fine. Then, about a month ago, we got a new manager. One of those types who feels the need to make changes, just to prove he's doing something. The first thing he did was to tell me I needed to cut my hair shorter. Now, even the CEO had been fine with my look for years. But fine. If short hair was what my new manager wanted, I'd give him the shortest haircut possible. I went completely bald. The look on my manager's face when I walked in the next day was priceless. My teammates, on the other hand, immediately started keeping their distance from me. The CEO, who used to chat with me every other day, hasn't spoken to me since. And somehow I no longer have to attend daily meetings either. So now I'm bald, oddly free from unnecessary conversations and meetings. And my manager has definitely learned his lesson. Pretty sure he won't be telling anyone to cut their hair again. The next story is called Group Chat. I've been working remotely for almost 6 years, but recently I joined a new company with a brand new team leader. Freshly promoted, clearly eager to prove himself, and flexing authority any chance he got. My job is simple. I talk to clients. That's it. My team leader isn't even involved in those conversations, so there's really no reason for us to interact much. Naturally, I don't linger in the team group chat, unless it's work related or someone pings me directly. By my third monthly review, every KPI was perfect. Yet my team lead still docked my score, because I wasn't engaging enough in the team chat. According to him, saying good morning and chiming in with casual chatter was required to show team spirit. I pointed out that nowhere in the metrics does it say I need to spam greetings into our chat box. His response: as long as you are on my team, you need to chat. Even just a hello or goodbye. Cue Malicious Compliance. The next morning I wrote good morning in Korean. That evening, goodbye in Spanish. The day after, I switched to Greek, then French, then German. Every day, 2 greetings, always in a new language. At first he thought it was funny. Then the rest of the team joined in. Only they were relying on Google Translate. Messages started coming out scrambled, awkward, and occasionally inappropriate. A few even got flagged by the system. Eventually, the general manager had to step in and ask why the company chat looked like a badly translated travel brochure. Suddenly, my team leader wasn't laughing. He DM'd me directly. Please just greet in English from now on. Then came the threat. If I didn't stop, he'd escalate it to the GM. That was 3 weeks ago. I'm still greeting the team in whatever language I feel like. Still waiting on that GM call. The third story is called Think Like Leaders. I work at a mid-tier clothing store. Last month our district manager came through for the usual corporate pep talk. Midway through she kept hammering on the same line. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Think like leaders. Now, our dress code is pretty relaxed. Basically just look professional and wear something from our store. So most of us live in jeans and sweaters from the racks. But after that meeting I decided to take her advice literally. The next shift I showed up in full business formal. Tailored suit, thrifted because retail wages, pressed dress shirt, tie, polished shoes. I even started carrying a briefcase, also thrifted, that I'd leave by the register while I worked. The effect was instant. Customers assumed I was the manager. Complaints, returns, questions all came to me. I'd politely redirect them, but it happened constantly. My actual manager looked baffled, but technically I was in compliance. Store clothes plus professional. Not much she could say, especially since I was following the DM's own advice. Then the DM came back for her monthly visit. She walked in, saw me stocking shelves in a full suit and tie with a briefcase nearby, and froze. Just stared for a good 10 seconds. Finally, she asked my manager about it. He just shrugged and said, she's dressing for the job she wants. Now half my coworkers have started showing up in more formal wear too. Apparently our store now has the most professional looking team in the district. The DM hasn't mentioned the dress code since. The last story is called Detailed Daily Reports. I work in IT at a mid-sized company. My role is full of small, invisible tasks, the kind no one notices when everything's running smoothly. Then we got a new manager. After about a week, he declared we weren't doing enough. His solution? From now on, I want a detailed daily report from everyone. Every single task you did, no matter how small. Alright boss, you want detail? You'll get detail. For the next week, I logged everything. 8:02 AM, logged into system. 8:04 AM, reset password for ticket. 8:07 AM, cleared printer queue on floor 3. Click by click, reboot by reboot. Every 2-minute fix that usually vanishes into the background. By Friday, my daily report clocked in at 87 pages. Times New Roman, size 11, single spaced. I even sent it as a PDF, CCing the entire distribution list he'd set up. Monday morning, he comes storming into my office. What the heck is this? My detailed daily report, per your request. Want me to add screenshots too? Later that day, an all-staff email went out, effective immediately. Weekly summaries are sufficient. Bullet points encouraged. Turns out we weren't not doing enough after all. Thanks for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. Also, if you want to support me further, check out the channel membership or Patreon. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.